Hello, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Cities Skylines. Last time you watched, we built some passenger liners, which this one, oddly enough, has got need for some garbage to be picked up. There's a thing, that almost never happens. We also tried to resolve some of the issues in the retail park where they were kind of short of supplies, so short of stuff to sell. And I think we might have done some good in that direction, but we've got trafficy problems, as always, that is perhaps stopping stuff getting to its destination. What else did we do? We built a new rail station. I'm not sure it was that one. No, I'm pretty... No, I'm not... Yes, it was that one. Yeah. I built a new rail station, which is great. Again, this is probably going to be having trouble getting onto the road network, but, you know, hey-ho. And we built schools, lots of schools, and this one still has a dead person waiting to be picked up. Hearses, they don't move with any sense of urgency. Not what I can do about that, but there you go. So, what are we going to do today? I need to help out more housing over here. In fact, I'm going to expand it and then help it. I'm also going to do something about a couple of our traffic systems that we've got in play. So I'm going to possibly remove this slip road and build something a little bit more robust further down. We want schools in here. I want to expand this area so it's got room to go further. And you guys are out of water. Now, I find it hard to believe that I'm not supplying water, which means time to crank the budget again. The budget hasn't got much more space in it. There you go. Did that work? Or is it power? Is it power I'm short of? No, power's good. That should have fixed you. You should be happy now. No, not feeling it. Okay, fine. In that case, let's put in another pump. Yeah, we're getting close to maxing the services that we've built so far, and that's fine. I mean, you know, that shows that we're moving in a positive growth kind of a direction. Shall I put another one up over here, mate? Yeah, let's put one up next to the container dock, and then let's get it on the network. There we are. Sewage treatment, fine. Water availability, more than fine. Everybody can have 18 baths a day if they so choose, which means I can crank the budget back down again. Financially, you know, we're going gangbusters. There is no drama for financial in our city whatsoever, providing I don't do another hatchet job in terms of demolishing entire swathes of the city. I have no plans to do this, but you know me, you can't rule it out. Let's put... Do I have room there to put another treatment plant in? Splendid. Double splendid. I think that's that properly hooked up. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Okie doke. Right, so... yeah, so what are we doing today? I know, we're still in the what are we doing today section of the show. I'm going to fix this traffic problem here, which is largely being caused by this kind of slip road underpass kind of section, and I think the way to do it will be to remove it and put it somewhere else. So first off, let's just check and see if we've got anything important around this junction. Look, I know it's in the top corner and that I'm not the most careful person with a mouse, but, you know, give me some forbearance here. Okay, that's fine. What else could we be? What are you? Oh, that's the cargo train terminal. It should be okay. Should be okay. Let's just check crime. No, also should be okay. All right. This is a high-risk maneuver, friends. It's going to leave quite a few casualties in its wake. So, let's go. Right, already clear off. Yeah, there's going to be some jiggling necessary to get this working. few casualties are in it. But we've got to get traffic sorted. If not sorted completely, we've got to make it so that it at least moves. And coming out of the industrial area right now is hell on toast. Okay, so let's go straight for your friend and mine, another hexagon. So what we're going to want, we want this kind of alignment, but I don't need all the bits of road that it's actually got running there. We can remove some of those. So it's simply a question of what do I need to bulldoze in order to make this work. Right, yep, okay, I can see it. Right, fine, thank you. And then after we've got this up, we'll rework the layout in the area to make it fit with the new order. I want to leave this bit of road there because it's connected to the train terminal. And hopefully I can get this in without having to cause that too much drama. I possibly ought to build a kind of a short form version of this fella, whatever he's called, or maybe I should hand build this one. You should probably hand build this one, amigo. We could leave the circle in place. That's not even a circle, is it? Alright, we'll hand build it. I think that's going to be less painful. Anyway, what we do know, and that was not a wasted exercise in the destruction of everything, because what we know is we've got enough space to do this. Okay, now, unlike the last one of these that I built, this one I'm going to make it go the right way around, which means we run clockwise. Yes. So I want the bendy road. I know it's a technical term, but I'm hoping that you can follow it anyway. Let's go as far as there, shall we? It doesn't need to be the biggest one ever. Or maybe it does, actually. Let's go to top down. There we go. Okay, I don't appear to be aligned to any grid at all, so I'm not getting any assistance from snapping, so this is largely going to be by eye. I should have counted the number of dots, shouldn't I? That's a little more horseshoe than it is anything else, but let's at least try and keep it at a right angle. How many have I done there? That's, what, 5? 5, okay. Aligning to the grid makes your life so much easier. It's well worth taking the time to find a good bit of grid to align to. Yeah, okay, this is that. So that's a little on the squashed side, although I do have the camera at something of an angle. But in this case, close enough will be close enough. There we go. How's that look? A little uneven. But hey, imperfections make us human. Right, so, no, that's not going to happen. There you go. Yeah. And then from somewhere similar the other side, right here. Oh, yeah. And then, which way are you going? You're going up. So we'll go from there, up here. Go on, you can get across there. Good lad. Nice. And let's try and get the brake at the same point. You know, you would think that I gave not one hoot for symmetry. The truth is quite different. Given the choice, I would always rather have things utterly symmetrical. But actually, when it comes to city builders, I quite like them when what you end up building is a little bit odd. Where it's not, you know, where it's got an organic feel to it, where it's not, you know, and maybe that's something to do with, you know, having grown up in Britain, where an awful lot of stuff has got, you know, 1,000 years of history kicking around behind it, and as a result, is a little bit, you know, wonky, for want of a better word. Okay, right. So that's a nice kind of routing on and off, and what we'll do is underneath we'll lay a very short section of highway freeway, motorway, just so that it flows underneath. I don't need it to go very far. That'll probably be more than enough. Okay, the big issue I've got now, though, is I haven't left enough room to actually put slip roads on, I don't think. So if we're coming off here, we'd probably want to take it from the ramp onto there. So maybe once that's extended, we can do that. Equally, if we're going this way, you're going to want to get on here somehow. Right, okay. New plan. Now, this plan might make this whole this whole idea rubbish. So brace yourselves. Do we think it's going to make the whole idea rubbish? Hey man, there's a good chance, isn't there? Right, let's take you off there and then bridge down. As long as it doesn't have traffic lights by default. The game is pretty good at a sensible sort of allocation of traffic lit roads, because it puts them where they're needed. And therefore, if you're building something out and it doesn't put traffic lights on there, you can actually be relatively sure that the traffic should flow through in a relatively naturalistic fashion. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's bulldoze all of this. Don't worry, people. You'll be able to bring back in shortly. I'll make it conducive to make this nice. I hope you all like the bulldozers. And you, there you go. Right, so let's bang this out onto this main strip here. Do we want to put it there, or should we make a new junction? Let's make a new junction. And then off of this, let's go with... yeah, let's build some T routes. Now, this does make for heavy traffic on this road, but that shouldn't be too big a problem. Actually, I've seen another T route that I built elsewhere in this industrial area that has got just the most horrific traffic ever on it. But our goal is to be able to get people onto the high capacity rapid transit sections as painlessly as possible. And so I think to drive people in this area, we're going to want to hit up the one-way streets with a vengeance. What sort of trees you are, you're done for. Right, let's do a bit of that. Let's use a bit of this. Nice. We don't need to fill up all the space here. I mean, there's also a decent amount of sense to be had in always leaving a space between your industrial bits, so that you can either fill them with trees, which will alleviate pollution, or you can fill them with nothing, which will alleviate pollution. Because while it's hilarious to have the whole place stinking of soot and smog and everything else early on, later on it stops people moving in. And that's unhelpful. Okay, so our train comes in here. We've built this mad little road in order to fill in this space, which is... I actually quite like that. That's kind of cute. But we do want a kind of a major route to get people down here towards this new roundabout. I mean, it's an elevated roundabout. I could actually run a road underneath it, actually. Oh, that would be helpful. That way, people going from one side to the other needn't get snarled up in the traffic going around there. All right, let's do that. Now, I wonder... if I take this up here, just to kind of there-ish, I suppose. No, alright, I'm going to have to do some manoeuvring. To there, and then round, and then over. Why would I do this? Because I'm then going to do the same thing the other way. Oh yeah. Feel it. Oh, and are we anywhere near doing it in a symmetrical fashion? No, we are not. No, that's wretched. I imagine Symmetry fans right now vomiting at their screens. I apologise for any damage caused to your computer. But look, the principle is sound. Right, so you then come on. We need to build a big junction here. Let's put it there. Let's put it anywhere it'll go. There you go, like that. And then it also needs to go off the other side. There you go. It's horrible, everybody. Look at that. Alright, I think I'll probably spend some time in the content creation tool and do one of those properly. Because that's got some merit to it. This one, not so much as far as the merit is concerned. But I think we'll see these roads being used. And as such, that means that I'm a, city planning genius. Right. How am I going to do this? I don't really want to use two-way street here, but I'm going to. So, more bulldozing. Hold steady, I'll connect you back up. Oh, I really don't want to come off there either. But I'm going to have to, okay. So be it. No, I don't want to come off there. I'm going to have to build a new junction. A little bit further forward. Just so that I've got enough space to bridge over the track. Go straight through the middle of these homeboys. Bang that on there. Okie dokie. Zone that back up. Oh, what the heck? Actually, let's zone this with this as well. You, Cloverleaf, you are not long for this world. Just saying. Okay, right, so this should pull in much of the traffic that is currently heading out that way. And I can add some encouragement to that. Oh yeah. Oh, how are you feeling now? You lost? Maybe a little disoriented? Maybe a little sad inside? Well, I'm afraid so. There we go. Let's do that, and then not do it the other side, so that we don't create traffic lights on both sides of that bridge section, because that will not help. Oh, I was going to connect you up, wasn't I? There we go. This one, that one. You can go there if you like. Yeah, sure. Make them homeless. They'll move back in. We got demand. Our demand meter. Well, our demand meter is frozen at the point where we've paused. Alright, so that covers that side. So this bit, it means that this is going to see heavy traffic, but that's okay, probably. We then want to do something similar over here, although we've got one there already. But it is a bit of a traffic light fest. Okay, let's unpause and see what happens. Exciting! Alright, what I'm looking for here is a general cessation in the volume of traffic that's waiting. Now, these idiots have all just come out of the station. They're now... what are they doing? That's the question. Where are they heading? Okay, they're all heading to kind of final destinations. We don't have enough trash handling over here. Here we go. So the new traffic is coming on. Look at what this has done to the queue. I don't think that'll last. I think we'll get a new queue building up, but that is what the hexagon was always intended to do. Incredibly smooth flowing. In fact, the difficulties are coming up when we talk about this junction here, and in fact, I ought to get rid of that, shouldn't I? That's a convenience junction, which means I need to develop this area to get that traffic on and off. And we did discuss that before. In fact, another hexagon that overlays the train line might work quite nicely. But as far as the traffic problems here, that has fixed quite a few of them. Now we've got traffic build up over here, which we kind of expected. The two ugly little roads underneath, I know, no one's using them yet, but no one's moved in yet. So, hold on. What I'm looking for is whether we've got some idiot who's coming on here. Yep, who's gone over the top despite there being a bypass available. You people make me sad inside. I built you something that could have been glorious. And yet you have still gone with the high capacity road. I don't suppose they're holding anything up particularly at the moment, but even so, you know, people, honestly, you could have done so much more with your lives. Right, okay, let's go and have a quick tour around the rest of the... Oh, I was going to do something with this, wasn't I? Alright, well look, let's make a positive start. I won't get to it today, but give me the straight road here. Do I actually need this now? No, I don't. Okay, cool. You should be connected. Give me the power kind of map. Yeah. You're connected. Definitely. What do we feel about that? Probably connected. We don't need this, though. Yep, okay, that looks good. Right, yes, roads. So from, I guess, here, we'll do that, except we want it skyward. Yep, and back down in the other direction. Give me the freelance road tool here. Keep those two snugly pinned together. Good, okay, cool. Right, alright, so this area here is our next expansion target. And all being well, you don't have water. Fortunately, it is the grid that is to blame, and not an absence of... Yeah, I know, I don't really care. I just, you know, bash some pipes out. Although that last one was really quite sloppy. Because that's going to make it... What do you mean the space is already occupied? Oh, okay. It's going to make it very hard to kind of fill in there. Might seem excessive to you, however, that's going to future-proof this area. It is. All right, cool. So we've got retail demand. That's fine. I ought to go and have a quick look and see how growth is occurring over in this kind of micro retail area that we built up recently. That's going okay. Oh, look at this! Some trucks actually deciding to make use of the freeway connection that we've got. Highway, motorway. All right, splendid. That'll wrap it up for this time. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. The city's coming on, but it has hit a stall point. Largely what we're doing now is easing it forward ever so slightly while just making very minor changes to areas that already exist in the hope of alleviating problems. There we go. This one has just built up a bit of a traffic problem, and that's because we've got Q. We can, since everybody in the area is an idiot, delete these. You're all idiots, all of you. You don't deserve my generosity. That's one less traffic light to worry about. Okay, where's the issue? I might delete this lot and put a roundabout in here. I think there are too many roads for the amount of traffic that's going to build up there. But you know, we can sweat that later. Actually, what I probably ought to do, in fact, I'm going to do that now before I end, is let's put a road down here. No, let's make it actually properly straight. Okay, and then we'll connect all of these up to here. Even though, actually, no, we won't. What were you? Patience, man. We'll do every other. Even if that will occasionally require some bulldozer action. There we go. That might help alleviate a little bit of traffic further down, and it certainly makes these guys a bit more accessible to potential new businesses. Let's put up a big sign that says, "Hey, hey, potential new businesses." All right. Groovy. Thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Next time around, we will deal with this housing area. They need schools because we're breeding Neanderthals. And we're going to try and figure out how to get some growth on the go again. We do have... This is gradually repopulating, and that's good to see. But even so, we've been in the kind of 46,000 population for a little while now, so... I need to fix that. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've not done so already, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.